this again.
Oh man. Good.
Yes, well.
All right, well, great game. Guess Aubrey's dismissing us, so that's cool. See you guys next time. Dan Aykroyd's going to be so upset. We were only live for 25 seconds. Oh well.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what he gets for sending spiteful DMs.
I know.
Who's sending spiteful BMs?
Mr. Aykroyd.
Oh!
Yeah.
I thought it was you.
Well, I sent some. I forwarded his spiteful DMs to someone else to deal with. So technically, yeah. Yeah.
What?
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cardinals lost. Reds won. Reds lost. Pirates won. How did the Cubs do?
Sick.
The Cubs got smashed. Sick. But they're still like 8.5 games out of not last. Fucking Pirates.
Yeah.
You'd think they'd be good at hitting things. Oh well.
You'd think.
Well, let me at Frog.
Oh yeah, make sure he doesn't miss game.
Yeah. For real. I hate for him to miss.
Yeah. We need our lawyer.
I'm gonna at good Chris quick.
It's superior Chris, I think, is what he prefers, but yeah, you do you, I guess.
Best Chris.
Oh, I suppose that's fine too. You know,
Sorry.
whatever.
Don't worry, also technically Chris. There's still love in our heart for you.
Also Chris, I guess, whatever.
Also Chris-ish.
Yeah. So how's life?
Everyone doing?
Ah, yeah. I asked first though.
It's pretty
yeah.
good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Aubrey, how's your first ever week of college going?
Well, first week of my first week of my 4th year of college is going great.
First week of your forced college.
Forced college week.
It's going. It was pretty good. I really like all of my classes. All my professors are pretty cool.
Nice.
That's good.
Frog,
Exciting stuff.
how is the grass going?
You don't want to know about my life.
All right, Chris.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
What?
How's your haunted bedroom you don't sleep in?
You know, it's pretty alright. It's pretty alright. Yeah. Yeah. The ghost in there is doing pretty okay.
Yeah, good. Tell him I
How's the
found
mold
you.
in your basement?
Yeah, still there. You know. I'll take care of that in the winter.
Yes, you should be.
How's your plywood garage?
As steadily on the slow path to being repaired. We'll say that. Yes. It's been painted. It's been fixed ever so slightly. Still missing a door. Cats are still living out of it. Uh-huh.
Yeah. As are wont to do.
Right. Right. But other than all that, you know.
I didn't know that you had a haunted room.
Yeah, I don't go in there or use it. I just throw stuff in there. I leave it to the ghost.
Well,
You ever consider that maybe it's haunted because you never go in there?
yeah,
And that
what
it's
if they
like
just
the
want a
only-
friend?
Well, he threw me in there once, and I would not recommend it.
Yeah, it's the guest bedroom. The guest ghost bedroom.
Yeah.
That's how I
The ghost
advertise it
is
Oh,
on
the guest.
Craigslist.
The bedroom that you've been offering to give me, you would offer me the haunted bedroom. That's so kind of
Yeah.
you, Chris.
Yeah, Frog, that's where you're sleeping when you come up here.
That's fine. I
Mhm.
sleep in.
Meanwhile, he'll be downstairs.
Okay.
Right in the mold basement.
Oh yeah. Sounds like we got ourselves a making of a party.
Yep. Ghosts and mold. It'll be great.
Yep. Let's bring back the old 80s horror cliches as well. Have a bunch
All
of
right,
friends.
pack it in. Scream. Chill out.
Oh, we'll have to throw a party.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to get a mask. I'm gonna have to get out my killing knife. Gonna be a whole to-do.
Do you need help with the list of to do?
Nah. Nah, I'll squeeze it in.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I guess I
That's
better get
Chris
ready to
out.
to be crushed in a car door then, or in a garage door then. Cool.
I
Or
do
my
have
final
one
roll.
working car door, so
Are you
yes, you just
sleeping
found
with
your way to
that?
the invitation list.
How did you
Congrats.
manage to
Cool.
break one of your car doors?
The house came that way without a garage door.
That's a garage, not a car.
Oh, the house came that way without a car door.
The house
I,
came that way without a car. Standard.
that seems normal.
Yeah.
Although there was a house near me that was being sold with a barn full of car chassis
Mm.
that they had to pay to tow out.
Mm.
So yeah.
Nice.
Mm.
All right. Well, it looks like it's just us, friendos.
Hello, friendos.
Sup?
Friendos. Hi, Internet.
My entire
Hello,
internet
entire
and
internet.
friends and Dan Aykroyd, who is
Especially
also
Dan
a
Aykroyd.
friend, but I wanted to single
Allegedly.
you out.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't think Dan Aykroyd is in chat yet. Should we wait a little bit more, or you think he's going to pop in?
Hold on.
I'm gonna pee quick, and if Dan Aykroyd misses the recap
He's
song, then
Yeah,
it's
so
on his head.
I'm pretty sure Dan
Recap
Aykroyd goes
song.
by Nightbot, so
You're right. Yeah.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
pretty
That
sure that's
sounds
what that
right.
is. Yep.
Mm.
I'm not a pro streamer or anything, but if I had to guess, that's what I would
Yeah.
guess.
In that case, he's been here from the beginning. Hell yeah.
I don't think he ever leaves my chat, even when I'm offline.
I could see him like on set for something and mid recording. He's like, hold on. Nope, Critically Accursed is streaming right now. Gotta go, guys.
Is that your Dan Aykroyd impression? It's pretty good.
No.
Oh.
It was just me talking.
Yeah, you just naturally
The
sound
bad
like
thing
Dan
is
Aykroyd.
that that's a good Dan Aykroyd impression.
I'm just tired. So tired frog is Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, confirmed. Weird, but okay.
All right.
We should hang out less.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. I want to ask, what color die should I use, guys?
Blue.
I get. Okay, I do have a blue.
Yeah.
And Billy, should I call you Billy or should I call you by your? I'll call you Billy. Billy.
Green.
Hell yeah. And I think Eric is painting, so I'll honor him with the yellow.
Oh,
Hmm.
there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a check.
My ever trusty out of tune ukulele.
15.
For the recap song without Tim, are you mad?
So this is an actual. Hold on, this is a real thing. You guys actually do recap.
Yeah,
songs.
it's the recap song.
I'll play it in a minor key. The only minor key I know on the ukulele out of tune.
F minor.
Okay.
A minor, actually.
A minor. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's also the easiest. It's just a 2 on the 4 string.
Now I know how to play ukulele.
That sound good?
Wow.
I hear none of it. I think Discord is ruining.
I think Discord just cancels out background noise enough that it doesn't play my. Maybe if I talk while I do it, is that better?
Yeah,
Can you
that's a
hear
lot
that?
better. Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not a good noise to listen to very often. So
Now it sounds robotic.
last week you got a mission from Old Man Pocketwater to not join the circus, but instead,
Oh,
well, like you could join the circus later, maybe, but he actually hoped that you'd go monster hunting for him. Did he give you a reason why? I don't remember.
It was to hunt this creature,
Mm-hmm.
but that was kind of it. He was too worried about this thing being released in a couple of weeks to cause havoc to his his fucking clown posse or whatever.
that's insane.
What is it called?
Circus?
God damn. Circus, yeah. That's
Circus.
it.
Wait. You were describing a circus as a clown posse.
I've
Oh,
never been
Frog,
to
you're
the circus.
exhausted. Holy shit, dude.
I've had a long week.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
So anyway, about that fucking creature, he told us where it was, kinda, but not really, and then he signed a contract to pay us. And
Okay, so he did tell you that it was kind of trying to get in this world. Yes?
Yes, without using those words. Everything he was saying was very cryptic. Like, it almost seemed, I think you said before, it almost seemed like even he didn't fully know what it was.
Okay. Small apologies. He doesn't fully know what it is. He does know that it's trying to basically pull its plane into the material plane.
Okay.
Or its domain into the material plane. It's not technically a separate plane. But yes. Other than that, he doesn't know a lot.
Hella. And I think that's it. I think he called it Lou Guru. It was a Lou Guru.
Guru, yes.
Lugaroo.
See? Look at that. I take notes, god damn it.
Wow, someone's taking notes in Magnes.
I was gonna say that makes one person
Holy
in this
shit.
campaign.
Good
You're
on you, Frog.
fucking welcome, guys.
Thank
Maybe you won't talk shit about my fucking clown posse.
Oh,
No, it's too late.
Explanations.
You fucking
It is
weirdo.
too late.
I'm still gonna talk shit about your clown posse. Just letting you know.
That's totally fine. Airline accident.
All right. So
And
yeah,
that's where we are now.
yes, the contract he signed was not a Bradley contract. It was not trying to fuck you over in any way. It was just basically saying like, "Hey, I'm going to give you a little bit of money, and when you come back, I'll give you a little bit of money, and if you're able to actually do the job, I'll give you a bunch of money."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So each of you received.
Do you need the payment?
It was 20 gold a day for 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks, an extra 5,000 and 1.76% of the circus income, and a stale cookie.
Yes. So each of you received 140 gold up front to buy anything that you would like.
Cool.
did I add that to my gold already, or did I not?
No, we didn't add that.
Okay.
How many gold up front? 170?
140.
No, yeah.
40. Okay.
Yep. Or 1 week at 20 gold a day.
2 weeks.
Well, 1 week up front, 1 week later.
Okay.
So 140 now. When you return, it'll be 140, provided that you're alive. And 5,000 if you bring back the head of the Lugaroo. And yes, he basically told you, come back after the performance tonight. So if you would like to go to the performance, you are welcome to. If you would like to
Ooh.
simply go into town and spend your gold and, I don't know, jack your money around, that's fine too. I won't stop you.
Which town was this? Let me look.
You are outside the capital city of Valence. I think
Valence.
there might be... there's not a map of Valence in the chat. So, rip. I'll see if my other chat has the map of Valence pinned. But you can find pretty much anything that you want in Valence. It is a massive city.
Massive city.
Yeah, super massive black hole city. Yeah, I can save it as Snapchat 10132813142. Sure.
What are your
I'm
rules about spell
okay.
components again? Sorry.
4th level and up, you need to pay for it.
Cool.
It's a bad map because it was before I inked it, but basically there is a taught inner circle that is mostly political buildings and the castle, and you can't get into without a permit. And then a very, very large outer circle where you can get anything from magical components to anything from a smith or leatherworking, apothecaries, food. There's even a couple colleges in town.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Billy is gonna go pick up just like a shit ton of spell components.
Very, very fair. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. Anything you can't get in the apothecary section of the town,
I
you
need...
could get in the magical college section.
Yeah, because I don't really need... I don't really have that many spells that take material components.
Mm-hmm.
So just like, if you want me to list them off, the stuff I need is a giant slug bile,
Mm-hmm.
small white chips of rock,
Mm-hmm.
powdered silver and iron,
Mm-hmm.
eyelashes and gum arabic,
Okay.
and bat fur and coal.
Okay. All of that you could find for... Is there listed prices for any of that?
Oh shit, where was it? The powdered silver and iron. Oh, I can use holy water for that too. So just holy water.
Holy water would actually be more expensive.
Shit. All right then. Powdered silver and iron worth at least 100 GP.
100 GP. Oh, okay. That's a lot. For one spell, or are you gathering like a bundle of it?
This is for Magic Circle.
Mm.
So this.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a weird spell.
I mean, iron.
I get like a bundle deal.
Iron dust would be fairly cheap. You could probably get some silver to mix in with it for, like, I would say, maybe. Yeah, that seems super expensive to me. I would say like 20 gold. You would probably have to go to like the smithery section and just be like, "Hey, I would like all of your dust."
All right, cool.
And they would be like, "That is super fucking weird. Sweep up what you want." So yeah, like if you're willing to physically sweep up metal dust, I'll give it to you for 20 gold. Yeah, I figured Billy's a pretty hands-on magic learner, so.
Yep. Cool. I'm gonna take two. Can I take two of
yeah,
those?
that's fine.
So I'll do 40.
Yeah, this is
Cool.
this
Alright,
is
and then I've
literally
got-
thousands of people working in smitheries. So, everything else I think would probably be found in the apothecary section, except maybe the bat fur. You could probably find it like the butcher. Bat is very in right now.
And then
Yeah.
I could get
Or
feathers off of
from
my
the butchers.
familiar, so gonna be pissed at me
They'll
for
just
it.
give you feathers. They don't want them. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna. I already have my familiar, so he doesn't need to be conjured again.
yeah.
So, all right, we're good.
Cool.
Okay.
Question from another spellcaster in the group.
Yes.
What sort of spell components are expended when casting the spell? All of them? Some of them? None of them?
It's only if it says it's expended.
Okay. Then, in that case, I need to pick up eventually 2 expensive components.
Okay.
One is a platinum inlaid vial worth at least 400 gold pieces,
Jesus.
Okay.
or an object engraved with a symbol of the outer planes worth at least 500 gold pieces. Which I think is slightly out of my monetary range right now. So I'd probably have to go with the former, if I can find it.
A vial of what?
A platinum inlaid vial,
Inlaid vial.
capable of holding a pickled tentacle and an eyeball.
Okay.
Well, I have eyeballs.
Do you have a pickled tentacle?
Yeah, probably.
I would guess yes.
Nice, then I need to find a platinum inlaid vial.
What spell was that for?
This is for summon aberration.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. Yep. I was gonna say if that's one of those like weird ones that's like, oh, and you need this, haha, then I'd probably just let it go, or
Right.
charge you less. But
Yeah.
summon aberration is yeah, that one's
Key.
okay. So I would also say the vial will not get used for sure.
That's good. Be very unfortunate if it just crumbled to dust after one casting.
Yeah, you don't have to like spike it on the ground to let out the magics or anything.
Key.
The rest of the components in it will
Yeah, but I have a Billy
But-
who probably
yeah.
carries like a million of these.
pretty much, and you can always harvest more eyeballs.
Yeah.
So you need a platinum inlaid vial, eh?
Yeah.
And it's
Oh.
400 gold.
Yeah, at least 400 gold.
Mm-hmm.
I also need, just for a different spell, a piece of a tentacle from a giant octopus or a giant squid.
Okay. That'll actually be not super expensive.
That's good.
Does it list a value on that?
No.
Okay. Do I have a map of the world? Yes. Yeah. Giant squids, giant octopuses, not rare in the Blood Sea to the south of Estuary Bay.
Nice.
Very commonly harvested as food there. If you were in Estuary Bay, it would be dirt cheap because it is shipped to Valence. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but like you just need a bit of tentacle
A piece. Yep.
piece. Yeah, I would 5 silver.
Nice.
Yeah. If you were in Verton or Magnes, it would also be more expensive. If you were in Estuary Bay, it'd be like 1 silver. Because they're just overflowing with the shit.
Right.
This is all the people eat. It's just octopus and crab.
Does that turn to dust when I cast the spell? Do I need like multiple of these? Do I need a bouquet of tentacles?
What's the spell?
Black tentacles.
Okay. I would say yes.
Yeah, let's pick up a bouquet then.
It doesn't fully turn to dust, but I would say like for 5 silver, you're getting like 2 casts out of it.
Okay.
So, however many you want, however many casts you want, divided by 2, times 5 silver.
Okay.
Why don't you roll me an investigation check?
Can I help him?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Billy, help.
You're basically scouring the city to find a good deal on
Okay.
on this
An 18.
vial. 18?
And this is investigation?
Yeah.
23.
Okay.
I know shit about spell components.
You do. You also know, because you know so much about spell components that you don't want to be looking in the stores for this. This is almost like a custom job. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. Sorry. This is like, it's not something that you want to be like assigning to a glassblower / smith, because that's gonna be a ton of money, but you want to be looking in these like bargain boxes of a bazaar where it's like, hey, half my party died, I'm selling their shit.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so it's gonna take you into the evening to find, but I would say you can find one labeled at 300 gold.
Done dealio.
All right. The dude selling it shakes your hand and says, "Thanks. The last dude who used that died to the aberration he summoned. So, you know, be smart about it, but best of luck. Ta-ta. All sales are final."
Finger guns. I'm sure it'll be A-okay.
Me too. Finger guns right back. So, Devin, you don't need anything from the from anywhere?
4 things. You
Yeah.
said 4th
4
levels and
things?
higher. 4 things, but it's quick. 4th level and higher, we need spell components.
Yes, otherwise you can just kind of gather the components.
I need a small straight piece of iron, a leather strap, and 3 nutshells.
Nutshells?
Nutshells.
Okay, just made sure I heard you right.
I need 3 whole ass nutshells.
Those you will be able to get for a copper if you want to buy a small bag of nuts.
Hella.
Literally anywhere. You need a small straight piece of iron.
Small straight piece of iron.
That would probably be 1 silver.
Boom. Okay.
And what did the strap of leather?
Yes.
Probably another silver.
Hella. And one last thing.
Mhm.
I noticed on my character sheet I don't have a ranged weapon, so I would like to get a hand crossbow. And what are your rules on ammunition?
I don't count it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would like 1 hand crossbow.
It's not a realistic enough campaign for me to bother keeping track of ammo.
Listen, I'm the ruler. I'm the lawyer. I do have to ask these things. It's per the rule of lawyeringism.
Nailed it.
No, that's fine. Hand crossbow, 75 gold.
Yeah, let's do it.
And You can choose either that or a melee weapon to be a +1.
Ooh.
Up to you. But I always give people a +1 weapon if they want it.
I will let that be my rapier.
Fair enough. +1 rapier, standard hand crossbow. Enough bolts to last you until you inevitably die at the hands of slobbering gnolls.
Sounds about right. Gnolls, my greatest weakness, besides graham crackers.
Silent G is my greatest weakness.
Yes. Pretty much anything with a silent G.
Yeah, they should be called goals with a silent N.
I was born with a silent G in my name. I had to get it removed. I was having terrible luck until then.
It actually wasn't silent. It was Sir Devon Bongham, and he was just high constantly.
I just couldn't do it.
But then Tim stopped being available, and yeah, easy enough to find.
And one more thing now that I'm thinking about it.
No,
Okay, never mind.
go ahead.
We're all spellcasters.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously we have cure wounds and stuff, right? Everybody can cast cure wounds.
No.
No,
Nope.
No.
Big no.
Jesus, let me buy a couple healing potions as well, because I have cure wounds, but I want to make sure they don't die.
Well, we have a paladin under our employ, but we left him back in the manor.
you sure did.
Yep.
And I think potions are what, 50 gold each or something like that?
So you can buy the standard potion of healing for 50 gold, or you can buy some from college students for half price.
Hmm.
And there's an indeterminate chance that they explode on you.
Oh, I'll buy one of those and then 2 regular potions.
Very fair. Yeah. 125 gold then.
Yep, and I already do have 2 potions of healing on my character sheet. So that means that I have now 4 and 1 other potion, and I, without thinking, put them all in one bag.
Perfect. Okay, yeah. What were the leather strap and the small piece of iron used for? Which spells?
Let me go find them. Okay, so freedom of movement needed the leather strap,
Okay.
and I could just like wear it as a band around my arm from what it's saying here.
Yeah, that's not going
then-
to get used.
And then hold monster needed the iron.
Okay. Yeah, that's just going to burn off like a little bit of it each time. So unless you're using hold monster twice a combat, you should be good for a little while, at the very least.
Okay, cool.
Is Floria with us?
Gloria is with you.
Does she want anything?
Gloria buys 1 potion of healing for herself.
E.
And other than that, she's quite happy with her weapons right now.
Nice.
I completely forgot about Floria. And,
Yeah.
I asked her to come.
Yeah.
She's your date. How dare you forget about
She
her?
is. Yeah, I don't express it clearly, but I have a thing with orc women.
Oh, she's a minotaur, so it doesn't
Minotaur
matter.
women. Okay, I thought she was an orc for a second. No, that was why I had her come. I wanted it to play where he had a thing for like her kind. But I forgot who she was, so fuck
It happens
me,
a
I
lot
guess.
with our NPCs. Don't worry.
Okay, so I'm,
Yeah.
I'm
Most of
fitting
the time, I forget about them.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Except for Water Pocket.
Water pocket shoe spit.
Old man water pocket. I think it's shoe spit water pocket, to be honest.
Hey, he lives by his name. I can't hate him for that.
Old
Yeah.
man chew spit Sethels. Yep, gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey,
HC
Billy.
Seth?
Yeah, Seth. Billy, how much money do we have? Should we buy a bag of holding? Can we afford a bag of holding? Should we steal a bag of holding? Oh, Billy, you're dead. Okay.
Do you want a bag of holding? I could chip in for it.
Well, Bradley had
I
ours.
don't really think that we need a bag of holding.
Well, how big is Lou Garou's head?
That's very fair. We should probably get a bag of holding.
Especially if Bradley's going to be napping all the time.
Hmm.
Yes, you can carry Bradley in the bag.
We could carry Bradley in the bag.
Perfect.
Well, Bradley will suffocate if we carry him in the bag. Remember, we already had this conversation.
Well, that's why we put air in the bag too, Billy.
Yep.
That's
Just
why
put a
we put
straw
Bradley
through
in
the
the
top.
bag.
It's
Just
no
put a
problem at all.
Straw
Yes,
on it.
I did that once, infiltrating a castle in Kangaroo Island before. Long story. We'll get to it later.
You infiltrated a castle through a bag of holding?
Yes,
Where's the bag of holding?
with a friend.
Likely story. Having friends. Shifty eyes.
Well, lawyers have
Technically, we
friends
have.
all around the world. So where can we find this bag?
And can we afford it?
That's a good question.
Yep. One I, Chris, don't have the answer to because I have no idea how to cost things out in D&D 5e.
There's
Half the time D&D doesn't know how to cost things out.
small table.
So I've noticed.
I think it's between 0 and 500 gold.
Okay, hopefully it's closer to 0 than 500.
Yeah, I like 0. Can we do that?
Not quite.
I'd actually like to negotiate for maybe like -2.
Yeah,
If
if
possible.
they can pay us to take, if we can find a cursed bag of holding,
Yeah.
just remove the curse and we got a free bag.
Bag of consuming. Bag of nom nom.
Oh God,
Yep.
there's graham crackers in this. I can't carry it. And just to be safe, I'm writing out a contract in case we do have to steal something as we speak. Yeah, and you are right. Bag of holding is an uncommon item, therefore in the 101 to 500 GP range.
Yeah. This is a very high magic setting. I think it would be closer to about 150 gold.
Okay.
Neat.
And Floria has 90 gold right now. She's gonna keep a majority of that, but she'll chip in 30 gold.
I can throw in about that much or more. I have money.
How much else do we need?
130 gold is needed.
I can do that.
You have 130 gold? I'm gonna have to talk to Bradley.
Yeah, I have 370.
Well, I'll pay part of the cost. I'll put in 40.
You put in 40?
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, out of 150, Floria is chipping in 30.
Land on 40.
You're doing now 40, so that's 70. So 80 gold remaining.
Yeah, I could. We could split it 40. 40.
Nice.
Cool.
Now, the big question is who wants to carry it?
I've got so much shit. Please don't make me carry
You could
it.
put all your shit in it, Billy.
Well, she doesn't want to put all her shit in it
There's
because
the
that would mean that she doesn't
No.
have it anymore.
That's what they're made for.
Okay.
Seeing as I am not an original member of this posse, perhaps I should not be the one to carry it. Besides, I've got so many scrolls of lawyering that I just can't simply carry everything at once.
Yeah, that's fair. And we forget Floria's here half the time, so I guess I'll carry it. Time to put all my garbage inside.
Who's Floria?
It sprinkles the clown points.
Oh, the sane magic item prices post suggests the bag of holding should be 4,000 gold pieces.
It should be more because of how good it is, but 5e. The internet declared it 500 gold.
It's also one of those things where I already don't make you keep track of inventory weights, so it's
That's fair.
basically
It's a convenience item. It
it's a
always has
convenience
been,
item, so,
and always
yeah.
will be.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna overcharge for that.
Yeah.
If you want a locking one, you can also get those. It's double the cost, but
Meh.
yeah,
Maybe one day.
maybe one day. As it is, yeah, you guys get a bag of holding. It's slapped over Allie's waist. She finds that her dress can actually change the look of it.
Neat.
It's a chameleon bag of holding. I've heard of these in legend.
Also, my dress can change style.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, that's why I look like a clown right now.
I just thought you carried around a clown suit.
Well, I mean, by wearing this dress, I kind of do.
Hmm.
Hong Kong.
You are a strange person, Miss Way.
So says the lawyer.
Narrows eyes.
Damn.
Look, Gloria's just like, yes, well, I just need to throw a bit of my gear in there, if you do not mind. And
Yep.
you see her pulling out like small axes. Like some of them are off of her hip and some of them are out of her bag, and it's just like 8 of these. And you still see like a handful of javelins like slung over her shoulder,
Jesus.
not to mention her glaive, and she's just like, yes, that should do. Thank you very much.
I can picture that like lasting a solid 2 minutes of her just like pulling shit out in places we didn't even see her carrying things, and
It's all just small hand axes.
just
That's
all hands.
Yeah, it's all hand axes that she had.
And like last second, she almost forgets this one, but she pulls one out of her boot and like
Yeah.
puts it.
So, oh yes, that's right. She pulls out like a fireman's axe and goes, "Yes, that is the last one. Thank you."
I blush.
Yes, I shouldn't need those unless I run out of javelins. So,
Okay.
if I do so, please toss me one. Do not throw it at me.
It's okay. I
but
can't throw
toss
that
it to
well.
me. Ah, good. Then I should be able to simply grab and go. Not that I expect to need them, but
Yes.
it is always good to be prepared.
Can we go to the circus now?
I do believe it is starting soon, yes?
I would like to get some
Probably.
peanuts and popcorn.
You need those nutshells.
I do have nuts. Would you like a nut?
I would love a nut.
I've got plenty of nut for you.
I don't like the spit anymore.
Wrong!
I put my bag of nuts away.
Sounds like someone needs 2 nut. Heyo.
Hey.
Hey.
Aubrey?
Great game, guys.
That's
Had
the
fun.
pinnacle of this
funny.
game.
I
Yeah.
can't believe Magnes is over forever now. God. What a way for it to go
And
out.
the curtains close.
I can't believe you would make such lewd statements in front of Dan Aykroyd.
Oh
Wow.
man.
Sorry, Dan Aykroyd. Bet Dan Aykroyd thought it was funny.
Yeah. I
He'll be
see
laughing
Night
for
Thought
weeks.
laughing right now.
Dan Aykroyd says, "My nut's not double distilled. It's not triple distilled. It's quadruple Herkimer diamond distilled."
What the fuck is going on?
What? So about this clown thing, circus.
Yes. Let's
You
go.
make
It
your way
wasn't
to
a
the
bit. I
circus.
actually just forgot it again.
Yep. Otherwise known as the Clown Posse.
I think this needs to become a bit that your character just doesn't know what a circus is.
It's basically becoming one. Completely unintentional.
How many circuses do you plan on running into?
You tell us, GM.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to have a 1.76% share in a circus, so
That's true.
Yeah, that's fair.
That means you guys technically own a circus in a way.
yeah, a little bit of it.
Good job, sociopaths. You
Yeah,
make
Brett.
your way to the circus. It's
Yay!
just outside of town.
Great.
And for the most part, on the side that you already were. Yeah, you had to go to the magic college a little bit for some shit, but Other than that, it's outside the south gate. To the southwest. Not too far, just a couple 100 feet. They don't bother going into the forest. Fuck that noise. And as you get there, the sun is setting, and the circus is just starting up as you're kind of making your way in. Most people have found their seats, and they is a woman out front with gray skin. Half her face is painted pure white, and the other half pure black, and the rest of her skin is that dull grayish. And she says, "Welcome to." Oh, what was the name I gave you? It was Aaron and.
Hold on. I got it somewhere.
Shit, I can hear the notebook pages.
Yup.
Randy and Aaron Circus Extravaganza.
Yes. Welcome to Randy and Aaron's Circus Extravaganza. How many will be joining us tonight? 2, 3 children?
Oh, no.
And
I'm with
adult?
the show, and they're with me. Where does the show need me?
Hello, Sir Devon Bonham at your service.
Billy.
If you don't know, we'll just find out by going inside. Sprinkles the Clown walks through.
She
Without hesitation, I
grabs you.
follow.
She grabs you. And she
Whoa.
says, hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
I've
Honk,
been,
honk. I'm a clown.
I've been with the circus for a good many years, and I've not been informed of you joining.
Oh, I
us.
just joined today.
Yes. Have
What
you
is
spoken
your-
with Mr. Pocketwater recently?
Otherwise known as Mr. Chew Spit.
Master Aaron, yes.
Who? Yes.
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 He did tell me that he had hired some adventurers for a noble outing.
That's us.
Yes, but we're
Knowing-
also part-timing as entertainment. Wink honk.
Forgot that bit.
That is weird.
Forgot.
Please never do that again. I will give you the employee discount if you sit in the stands and behave.
You've got that, Sprinkles. Behave.
Don't tell us to behave. We don't even know what that means.
I'm not sure what language you're speaking, but I heard the word discount, and Bradley would approve.
Just
Yes.
Find a seat and stay in it, please.
I can try.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you. It'll be 2 copper each then.
Allie gives the person 2 electrum pieces
That's,
and walks in.
she waves the rest of you in. Yeah, this'll be fine. Thank you. I think this is money.
Amazing.
I feel like that's the pinnacle of this bit right now.
Fuck. I should counterfeit electrum pieces, because since half the population has no idea what they are.
Would your mom think it's cool? No. Then it's fucking punk.
There we go.
So
Yes.
the lot of you walk in. Do you find seats and behave throughout the show?
Sprinkles the Clown is pretty excited. She would like to find a seat.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Sir Devon Bonham would find a seat with them as he's coming in, telling a valiant story of when he saw an army of clowns have to stop a lion from escaping. I said an army. That's what made me laugh.
There are no survivors in that story.
No, except for the lion, and who knows where they are now.
Back in my day, I saw a platoon of clowns strike down a lion.
The
Onward,
lion
soldiers!
the lion made it out but died of clown poisoning.
Oh god, clown poison.
That's just dying of laughter, right?
Similar.
It's laughing gas.
Yeah. It's just
They all
nightmare
cast fog
outside.
cloud.
Yeah. So long as you are not planning on interrupting the show, you are allowed to be rowdy and excited throughout it. And you're in fact encouraged to be so. It's almost less of an, well, I don't know that any of you have been to a normal circus.
Once.
No.
Okay. So maybe this is the normal circus and the other one was weird. This is almost more like a zoo exhibit. With magical animals and strange beasts from across the lands. They start out with like displacer beasts, like prowling around the edge, kind of just within snapping range of the crowd, and then they both pop up and they're like up on the top. What are they called? I was just gonna call them acrobat poles, and that's wrong.
I don't know what a circus is. I can't help you.
Acrobat posse poles. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
sounds right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pause pole for short.
Nope. Not possibles.
Posse pole. Is that
It's impossible.
Oh curtain
boy.
closes again.
Allie says that she wants some displacer. She wants a displacer beast as a pet, but she's gonna say this to all of the attractions.
That's not a good idea.
But I want one. Look at him.
That's not a good idea.
Have I done anything that is a good idea ever before? Even
Very
once?
fair. But I would
See?
not recommend a displacer beast.
But we'll see, Billy.
How many people are here?
There's probably a good 1,000 people in this tent. You say how?
No, I said wow.
Yeah, it's a very large tent.
Tent of holding.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna
it's
say, is it one of
holding.
those like wizard tents where the outside is smaller than what's inside?
You can roll perception, see if that might be the case.
My dice is over there.
You don't have to. You can just leave it and not bother checking.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of people in this tent. It's a good like 30 rows of stands. And it's a very big central area. Which is how they get things like six-legged elephants in Dancing on a Ball.
I want one.
And yeah, I don't have my monster manual with me, but imagine a great deal of colorful and exotic magical beasts.
Ooh.
A couple of which you guys don't even recognize.
In my ventures around the world, I have yet to see a beast such as magnificent as that. Yes.
I don't know what that is, but I want it.
You want a lot of things, don't you, Sprinkles?
Indeed I do, Mr. Lawyer.
There's they have a strong man come out and he starts wrestling with this like saber-toothed gorilla. And it's a near even fight, and then the gorilla like sprouts two tails that start to wrap around him, and he quick grabs it by its head and it flips it over and gets it in a chokehold, and then the gorilla like taps out with one of its tails, and that's quite an entertaining show, honestly. It's easily worth more than 2 copper, and definitely more than whatever non-employees are paying. But it's also a solstice show, and this is the first show of the evening. It's not sold out.
Wow.
First show of the evening. I'm sorry, I meant first show of like the their appearance. It's not sold out. It's just a ton of people in this tent. It's a very well-produced show. There's a small amount of pyrotechnics. which the front row is almost entirely like children's seats, and they go nuts over that. You can even see a couple of people who are wearing like safari outfits and monocles and pith hats,
Ah, my people.
and they're all like nodding like, yes, this is quite, I would, yes, I've snagged one or two of those in my who hasn't. Now that, on the other hand, that's a rare find. I've only had one of those. Oh, only one. Oh, embarrassing, Reginald, embarrassing.
I lean into the party and I say, "You can tell their prestige when they don't finish half of their sentences.
I know, it's kind of confusing, actually.
You get used to it. I'll show you in the next kingdom we go to."
And yeah, it's a good couple hours. They mix up the menagerie with a few acrobatics, the high swings, acrobatics. There's a fire breather, a sword swallower, you know. Very good show, and I mean, honestly, for the entertainment provided, you are kind of surprised that they're not charging more, especially considering the apparent owner offered you a large sum of gold. And you might think like maybe this man has made so much money with this circus that he can just afford to be giving away heaps of gold, and basically has the admission price as like, hey, this will cover food for the night, um food or drinks, and maybe
Right.
that's why it's so cheap.
Or he's definitely up to some shady business and is the next PvEG that we need to fight.
Also
Exactly where
possible.
my mind was going.
Also,
I'm not lying.
if you want to be suspicious of him, you can be. um I would say both of those ideas are equally valid.
Yeah, I think that would be something Devin would bring up, but not in a crowd of people where we are currently. Probably
Mhm.
when we're making our way to our destination after this is over. But
Fair.
but I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Well, the rest of the circus goes off without a hitch. It's about a 2-hour show, all told, and it was just the sun was just setting as you were making your way into the tent. It is well set by now. The moon is up, the stars are out, and um, as you uh, begin to file out of the tent, I'm guessing you guys are probably near the last one since you would have been up near the top of the grandstands as you were quite late to the party. You'll hear a voice calling out to you. Hey, you lot, over here.
I recognize that gross anywhere.
Mm, Sprinkles. Sprinkles party.
That's
Come
me,
on
honk honk.
yonder.
Jesus.
Are you lot enjoyed the show?
Sure
Pretty
did.
good show, eh?
Yes,
I'm
there
glad.
are lots of strange creatures, some of which
Yes.
even I have not seen. Where have you, if you mind me asking, where do you obtain such magnificent beasts?
Yeah, because we want one.
Yes,
Oh,
I
which
mean,
one did you want?
Displacer beast.
Displace beast.
Billy
Well,
thinks it's a bad idea, but I'm set to prove her wrong.
I do think it's a bad
oh,
idea.
they're mighty ornery, I'll admit, but once you get them loyal enough, oh, they'll protect you to death, I tell you.
Just like me.
All right. Hmm. When he leans in real close to you, Sprinkles, and he goes, you might be good for one, yeah, maybe. You know, Carl's getting up there. He's quite old. Might not be too good in a fight no more, but he could, curl up, be real fluffy like,
Yeah. My pet Marty Paws isn't any good in a fight, but I still travel with him anyways. She holds up her cat. Her cat has a clown nose.
He leans in real close to Marty Paws.
Sprinkles boops his nose with Marty Paws' nose.
He gives Marty Paws' nose a quick honk.
Yes, good.
He goes, well, quite good with animals, I'll tell you that.
One of the best, probably.
I'm sure. I tried to get a house cat with a clown nose on once. There were no survivors. Well, except me, of course. He takes a quick fistful of water from his pocket.
God damn it.
I'll tell you what. Before I send you off, because I gotta send you off quick, right? Because Moon's almost in top position here. Why don't you meet Carl and Nyla? We'll see if they take a shine to you. How about that?
Billy, it's happening. Yes!
Okay.
All right, then. Come along, then. Come on, all y'all lot. Why don't you all come back to my tent, and we'll get you settled, and I'll bring the two. I'll bring the two to you. How about that? Yeah, that sounds good. Come on.
Oh, we're coming.
He totters his way across to a much smaller tent set up. A nice little 2-bed tent. And he'll usher you all inside. And you'll see 2 very, very plain single beds set up on opposite sides of the tent. And 10 iron boxes set up along almost like lockers, like floor to ceiling lockers set up along the edges of this tent. He says, all right, you all go ahead, pick your box, get yourself settled. Miss Sprinkles, I'll go get Carl Knight. How about that?
Yeah, boy.
He
Let's
starts
go.
tottering out before you even begin talking.
Billy, if you don't mind me asking, a part of me is curious. Is Sprinkles a good owner to pets? Why you seem a little hesitant, given the circumstances here.
No, Sprinkles is a fantastic owner, and she takes really good care of her animals. I don't have experience with displacer beasts, but I've read enough about them that I would be suspicious of keeping them as a pet.
I see. Allow me to consult my book of Roll20 to find a displacer beast. Nothing. What is a displacer beast?
It's like a it's
like a
panther, but
jaguar.
worse.
Yeah, it's like a panther or a jaguar, but it has 2 barbed whip-like tails, and it can teleport.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, that does look a little fun, though.
Yeah. So yeah, these 2 were like prowling around, and they would dart at each other and kind of fake grapple for a little bit, and then dart out, and then they both teleported up to the top tent posts, like one on each, and then they would jump at each other in midair. They would both teleport to the ground, and yeah, It's a good show. So you have been instructed to get inside one of these iron boxes each. These lockers.
Wait, say that again. We gotta go in these boxes?
Yeah, old man Pocketwater told you, why don't you each pick out a nice locker to get into. While he goes and fetches Carl and Lila, the two displacer beasts, for Allie.
Oh, well, before we go in then, I head over to Allie, aka Sprinkles the Clown,
Yeah.
and I pull them close and I say, I haven't known you long. In fact, I've only known you for less than one full day. But if there's one thing I know, you have a great heart and a fantastic energy about you. Given the circumstance of this displacer beast, whatever may occur, I believe you will have the power and the ability and the truth in your heart to give them everything that they desire. And that nothing bad will ever come from this. And I will give you an inspiration die, a bardic inspiration.
Is that a D6?
It's a D8.
Fucking lit. She smiles.
D10. Wow.
It's a D10. Holy shit.
Yeah.
God damn.
Holy shit.
Yeah. She
Imagine
smiles
if Dad ever used that.
and looks across the room at Billy and just says real loud, Billy, is this what it's like to have someone believe in you for once?
Yes.
Wow. I feel inspired. I never get this way with Bradley. He just yells at me a lot.
Oh.
Claims to be a bard. I don't think I get a lot of inspiration from him, though.
Well, that is what I'm here for. And I give you a stern pat on the back.
You're the best lawyer this clown could ever ask for.
I'm the only lawyer you may ever ask for.
If you play your cards right. Honk honk.
Wink honk. And I walk into one of the cages.
All right, Billy, Floria, pick your box.
Can I do an Arcana check on these boxes?
Thank you.
Should have done that.
Or like an insight
You-
check or something?
You can do an Arcana check if your heart desires, Billy.
Please. Just once.
5.
21.
Nice.
They look an awful lot like standing coffins, but they are also made of iron, and they reek of magic.
These things reek of magic. What will these boxes do to us? Is what she's gonna ask. Pocket water.
He's not there.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
But Floria's kind of looking at each one of them and goes, yes, this one, I think. I assume he is transporting us with these boxes to the other plane, is he not? Would they not reek of magic, as you put it?
Wow.
I'm like half. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Here's the thing.
I was gonna say like.
No, go ahead. Billy's just gonna.
You first.
Billy was just gonna say something
It's
stupid.
okay.
Go ahead.
I might have been too. But I'm like halfway in one cage before you say that. I say, what? Oh, yes, perhaps that is the most intelligent option to analyze these things. Could I cast Detect Magic so that I may be able to detect what school of magic these things have?
Absolutely, you can cast Detect Magic.
All right, it's a ritual, so I like pull out my like a book and I just hum to it as I'm like hovering it over the door frame.
Okay. Since it's a ritual, it's going to take you how long?
It doesn't say. It does say that the duration is up to 10 minutes.
Ritual casting takes. Is it 1 extra minute or?
I think it's
Like
10 minutes?
10? I think it's
10
something
minutes?
ridiculous like 10.
I want to say it's 10 minutes.
Let's look. Because that usually tells you how long the ritual would be.
Because if you cast it as a
Definitely
ritual,
is.
it doesn't burn a spell slot, but you can also just cast it and burn a spell slot if I remember correctly.
Oh, then I'm burning a
Yeah.
spell slot. I don't got
Oh,
10
okay.
minutes to sit here and hum to a book.
Yeah. Spell takes 10 minutes longer to cast as a ritual. So if it's an hour-long like spell to begin with or whatever, it's good to cast it as a ritual, but
Yeah, I'll just burn a spell slot. That's no problem.
all right. That's very fair. Hold on.
Holding on.
Holding the book.
Waiting.
And you see the cover of the book says Detecting Magic for Dummies.
But it's written in a really fancy font that's kind of hard to read.
It's written in Gnomish, so no one else can read it.
So you get a whole bunch of. Oh, it's only 10 feet around you. So you get a handful of pings around you of conjuration magic. Which you would know
it's within
is
30 feet. Not sure if that does make a difference.
Oh, it's with. I'm sorry, I was looking at a different spell. I don't know why I assumed that it would all be the same range.
Aha!
So yeah, you get a bunch of pings of conjuration magic. Definitely one on each of these boxes. You also get a fuck ton of magical pings on the chest at one of the beds. And hold on. Have to check
And I
it.
relay that information to the party as well as I'm getting the information.
One ping of enchantment from the other chest at the foot of the other bed.
Okay. And I let them know as well. The enchantment ping and then other amongst these different chests.
Yeah. And you're all magic casters. You would know teleport is a conjuration spell, and that is what is pinging off of these boxes.
I would like to cast Identify.
On the box?
Yes.
All right.
What is the box? What is the box?
The fuck are you?
Tell me who you are.
Okay, choose one object. It's a magic item or some other magic imbued object. I learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement, and how many charges it has, if any. I learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are.
Hmm.
And if the item was created by a spell, I learn which one created it.
Okay. They are not technically created by spells. They are enchanted objects. They are enchanted with the spell Plane Shift. And
Okay.
as for their technical name, it is Body Storage Locker of Plane Shift. Except for 3 of them at the far end of the room are named Coffin of Plane Shift. And those 3 look much older and less frequently used. Almost as if they decided, hey, you know what? People are identifying these as Coffin of Plane Shift. We should change the name.
There's a different brand label on it.
It's basically that's all it is.
But the thing is that they did such a shitty job scraping
Yeah.
the first label off that there's still a bunch of like glue stuck to it.
Yeah.
On the barcode sticker, it's
They
still
just like scribbled it out and
Yeah,
Sharpied
I was gonna say
Yeah.
it's just like lightly whiteouted and then like spray painted over.
Alright,
Wow, the spray
Billy's gonna say-
it chips right off.
I was gonna go, yeah, these boxes have Plane Shift put on them.
Mm.
So we're hopping in then?
I don't like that.
Don't either. These things are gonna take us probably, if I had to guess, it's gonna be to the Feywild.
That probably
Tent
won't be a
flap
problem.
the tent flap gets kicked in. Well, howdy! And
Heyo.
old man Pocket Water walks in with 2 displacer beasts at his side.
When he walks, do you hear the swishing?
No, surprisingly. You hear almost like a creaking as if his bones are scraping together.
That's even worse.
And he says, "Oh, you're not getting comfortable yet? I assume you'd be halfway in them boxes already."
Where are these boxes gonna take us?
Well, I told you they're gonna take you right to where you need to be.
Know that they have plane shift cast on them.
Yeah,
So which plane?
you know, in the sky or whatever.
Celestial plane?
No, definitely not that. It's well, do y'all know anything about magic at all? Oh,
Kind
you
of.
Sprinkles,
Not
I know you got that magic in.
Yes.
Oh,
Know
girl.
stuff about magic.
That's disgusting. Just get a fucking bottle.
We should get him like a long straw just to like go from his pocket to his mouth.
Oh, I think I do have a long straw. Okay, which one's my fuck me straw?
What?
I have one
Uh-oh.
bendy straw that says LCPD&D and one bendy straw that says fuck me.
Why do you have custom straws?
Why do you
Why
not?
don't you have custom straws?
Do you
You know
have
what?
one,
Yeah.
Billy?
I do.
Yeah.
It's on its way.
Oh yeah. Well, mine too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just sit over here without a straw then. That's fine.
I ordered you one. It's no problem.
Oh, wow, what a cool dude.
Yeah,
God
it's in
damn.
your cursed room. Sorry.
Oh, well, okay. That'll be an
Oh.
adventure for another day.
Yeah,
never
plane shifted over.
So, yeah, he says, well, I thought we covered this yesterday. Maybe I didn't tell you as much as I meant to.
Explain it to me like I'm 5.
Thing is, it's a bit of a... Sorry, hold on.
I was gonna say like you got even less legible.
I had to crack my jaw because I just remembered I do the thrown out jaw old man voice.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, thing is, it's not gonna be our plane. I thought I told you that. Maybe not. It's well, truth be
Mhm.
told, I don't really know what plane it is. But
Sigh.
it's not one of the planes I know, and I know a good many deal of planes. That's the thing. Or I tell you.
Okay,
It's not
well,
one of
list
the
out all the ones you do
elemental
know.
planes.
Okay.
Well, I know the 4 element planes. I know the dream plane. I know material plane, obviously. I know is the 9 layers of hell, 7 that you probably know about, and the celestial planes. It's not any of them. That's the thing. I think maybe it's one of them locked secret planes. Thing is, I don't know why anyone would bother locking a plane unless they really want control over it. But if they wanted control over it, why'd they bother trying to merge theirs with our plane? Don't make any sense.
Sprinkles
Guess
raises
an
her
insight
hand.
check on this old dude.
Yeah, I think I would want an insight too.
I don't want an insight. I just want to ask a question.
I couldn't hear what anyone said. I'm sorry.
2 insights and a question, please.
Fair. Go ahead and roll those and
Let's
ask
do
your
an
question.
insight on this old fucker.
Mr. Chew Spit,
Yeah, what?
how do we get back?
Oh, well, that's easy. You see this dial right on the side of this here car body storage locker?
I'm sorry.
I do now.
Coffin.
Yeah. See, it's right here. And he points, and it's a very, very small little dial on the side, and he says, "I set this for how long you're going to be in there. And then, whether you pass the job or not, it pulls you back.
Oh, so we can't like choose to come back if we're sent somewhere that like kills us every second and we need to come back to like prepare for this.
Well, if it kills you every second, you're not going to have much time to ask me to get back.
That's true.
But if you need to get back
Mm-hmm.
and you're still alive,
Mm-hmm.
then you can focus real hard on a place in this point, right?
Okay.
And you click your heels together 3 times, right?
Ah, okay.
And you say, "It's good to be home. It's good to be home. It's good to be home." And then you cast plane shift. You can hop
Uh-huh.
right on back.
Oh, okay. That's easy.
Or I guess you could just cast plane shift. You know, that would also, you don't really got to the first part, I suppose.
Do any of us-
Billy,
Yeah.
you can cast plane shift, right?
No, I can't cast plane shift.
Can you in theory?
No.
Oh. Lawyer. Can you cast plane shift?
No.
How about in theory?
In theory, it appears that only I consult my book of lawyer. It appears that only 5 trained. I can't think of a non-meta way to say classes. Classes have the capability to learn that, and unfortunately, I am not of that caliber.
Are clerics one of them?
Yes, in fact,
How about warlocks?
indeed they are.
Okay, guys, we gotta go level up real quick so I can swap around my spells.
It's only 7th level conjuration. How much?
Oh, I
further
can't
do
even
you-
do that. We gotta level up quite a bit.
Well, none of y'all can cast that.
Do you have like, I don't know, a scarf with plane shift or something?
Also, just for the
Why
record,
that
I
big
used one
scarf?
of my luck points to roll a 26 on insight with a nat 20.
Ooh. Okay.
Fuck yourself, old man.
Jesus.
What exactly are you looking for out of him?
I want to see if he's bullshitting us. I want to see if he knows more than he's letting on.
Nothing he said has been bullshit. He's told you, I think at this point, pretty much everything he knows. He doesn't quite know what world you're getting to. He just kind of found this portal and got information out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You would probably gather by using these and going in for like specific lengths at a time and getting pulled back. To have this many lockers of such a high level spell, you would guess that he's quite knowledgeable in magic. And yeah, like he definitely hasn't been lying to you at all. He's been fairly straightforward. There might be stuff I forgot, but he hasn't been willfully withholding information from you at all. So I guess if you have any
Okay.
questions off the bat, I will answer them as best as he can.
Okay. Nope. I can't really think of any.
Okay. That applies to you too, Frog. If you have any questions, you can just kind of piggyback.
Yeah, I only got a 13 on the die, and I don't think Billy's been able to like cast message and say what they sensed, so I can only go off of what I would have gotten with a 13.
I mean, you would also think he's being quite upfront. So, like, if you have a question, you could ask, and like Billy can kind of see if he's lying about that. Basically.
Okay. Yeah, we can kind of piggyback like that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think I would have a question
sure.
and say, Mr. Pocketwater, there's a lot here that seems to be more advanced for someone that uh, simply owns a clown posse. What? How did you get all of this? And I just kind of gestured to the coffins, or I mean cages.
Yeah. He looks at. Excuse me. He looks at you and scratches his chin. Um, Billy, I will say from this, you sense that he's not quite telling you everything, but he says, I used to be a wizard of summer known, and when you get to be known as well as I was, then you kind of start getting to pick your own price. And well, I picked my own price for a good many years, I tell you. But then I thought, I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing death and destruction and wars, and I stopped and I started building my circus out of friends I knew and animals I had caught and a couple beasts I just found along the way. Uh, don't get me wrong, some of the beasts in my circus, or clown posse as you call it, they're much less tame than others, but well. And he slaps a hand down on Allie's shoulder, or Sprinkle's shoulder.
Eep.
I'll tell you, Carl and Nyla, they've been with me for a good many years. I trust them to be just as good to you as they are to me. Provided you kind of make bond with them. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a nice little animal hand and check that little loot?
Wow, quite meta.
Can I take a second to guidance myself?
Ooh, I suppose.
And don't forget that D10.
Thanks for believing in me.
Oh,
Guidance.
please.
Okay. So, get psyched because that's a total of 8.
Did you roll with advantage?
From what?
Okay, I apologize. I meant to say roll with advantage,
Oh.
because there are 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
And
That's,
yeah, add
okay.
the bonus to both. It's fine.
Okay, that's like the world's, but that's a 23.
All right. So you walk over to Carl, and he immediately like thwaps one of his tails down and growls and kind of backs up a little bit behind Old Man Pocketwater. And you see him like kind of bury his face in the old man's cloak, possibly in the pocket with water in it. And he goes, "Oh, he's shy. He's shy. That's all right. How about with Lila?" And Lila looks at you a little warily. And you hold a hand out, and she takes a couple steps forward and sniffs and kind of reaches one of her tails out cautiously and flips it over so that the side with the barbs on it is facing out and kind of wraps it around your hand a little bit. And he goes, "Oh, I'll be. I think the old girl's taking a shine to you."
Never shook
Lila?
hands with a displacer beast before. Neat.
Lila, you want to go on with this journey and make sure they come back safely?
It'll be a
And,
great grand adventure.
And Lila starts purring really, really loudly. And he says, "Well, young lady, young sir, Sprinkles. I believe you lot had asked how you might get back without it, since none of y'all can cast plane shift apparently.
Right.
And I'm worried about you, and especially Lila. I can give you a little something that might, well, it'll be able to bring you back here if you're in a real pinch. But
Uh-huh.
it takes quite a while to activate, so you're not gonna be able to do it if you're, if
Dying.
you're fighting.
Right.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe if you're dying, but you're real good at dying, Y'all know how good at dying you are.
I've had a lot of practice.
That's good. That's good. Because you're going to need it.
What?
Well, because this is going to take some time to charge up, but it'll VoIP you back here. No problem.
Okay. We'll take it.
Only thing is, if you use this, then you forfeit the rest of your payment. That fair to you?
Well, if we don't use it, how do we get back?
Well, if you don't use it, you'll come back here in exactly 2 weeks, right on the night of solstice.
We have a timer, basically.
Mhm.
Little bit. Well, that's sorry if I didn't say before. That's when I think he's gonna be trying to, mix his plane with ours.
Ah.
'Cause that's when all the planes are closest on the solstices.
Right. We gotta go punk them out before then.
Exactly. You got it.
Nice. Nice. Well, I hope there's stuff we can eat in this other plane, because if there's not, I'm gonna get cranky.
Oh, it's populated. I've been there. I've been there twice.
You've been to this
There's-
plane twice and you don't know what it's called?
People don't. I mean, how many times have you heard, young lady, people go around going, "Well, I sure am glad I'm walking around on this here material plane." Never. I've never once heard people.
More than you think, actually.
Maybe once or
And
twice.
at
All right,
least
that's
they
fair.
know
But
that it's called the material plane.
there's a few people who do, but most of these, the common folk, they don't. They go, "I sure am glad I get to harvest my radishes and sell my radishes in this here radish market."
Well,
And then they die.
if that's the case, then... Okay, what do the inhabitants call the plane when you were there the last 2 times?
I never heard one of them talk about a plane. They
Get the name of a village, a country.
Literally anything.
The type of people that live there, the language they speak.
If there
I
were
got
people.
I got one name of one village as I went there.
Okay.
Okay.
Name was start with a V. Name was Vlaki, I think.
God damn it. Okay.
Vlaki.
Yeah, that's
Vlaki?
right. Yeah, that's it.
Sounds made up.
It sure does. And that's why I didn't know if they were talking about the town or the world or what. But second
Never
time I
thought
went
to
back there,
ask.
second time I went back there, they said, "Oh, this here town, Vlaka, we're celebrating our happiest festival yet." And I said, "That sounds mighty nice, but I'm gonna have to go before you string me up by the gallows." All right.
Can't wait for that.
Oh, they weren't mean or nothing. They just seemed a bit wary of outsiders. I don't know. Maybe something I did threw them off. And he takes a long drag of pocket water.
Oh,
I don't know. But I want all y'all be careful now, especially with young Lila there. She a beaut.
I'll take care of her like I take care of Marty Paws.
Ow.
I hope that's a good thing.
Yes, Marty Paws. Look, you have a big sister now. Waggle, waggle, waggle.
Marty Paws is like sniffing up to Lila, and Lila's like sniffing back, and then Marty Paws like bats Lila on the nose, not with claws or anything, just kind of a boop, and runs back behind you. And Lila just kind of looks like shocked, like her eyes go big and oh.
They're gonna get along just fine.
Well, she didn't eat him yet. That's good.
Yeah, that's a plus.
Oh, she's eating more than I can count.
Mm.
I bet that's a lot.
Mm.
Oh, I can count pretty high. Probably higher than your spell level right now, little girl. Whoa!
Probably. I'm a warlock, so
That's great, but he doesn't know basic geography.
Yeah, he doesn't know basic geometry. All right, in your pods now. I'll go on and send you off. Y'all ready? You get your stuff?
I have everything I own on me. So, oh, it's probably good to warn you. If a loud, angry bard comes here looking for us, you can just tell him that we're off making a lot of money in a different plane of existence.
Oh, I'll send them right to you as best as I can.
Yeah, chances are he won't come looking for us. I don't think. But if he does.
Worst case scenario, you die before then, I guess.
All right, everyone, into the box. Don't sound
Into
so
the box, I
excited,
guess.
lawyer. See you guys on the other
Sure.
side.
All right.
Hopefully there's no plane accidents on the way.
That was good. I liked that. I stepped into a box.
Y'all getting your iron coffins?
I don't
Sure.
like that. That's
Perfect.
when the GM tells us he's ending the Magnes campaign. we
It's been on a downhill
sending him
slope
to a
since it
fucking-
started.
It didn't start very high, man. Like, it would have taken a lot less time.
Oh, man. We've come a long way in Magnes. Kind
You
of.
see Old Man Pocket Water adjusting the dials on each of these coffins. Corpse disposal boxes.
That's
And
still...
he kind of looks at all of you after he's done and goes, all right. Here we go. He puts his hands on the ground, showing an amazing amount of dexterity. And there's a glow from his hands, and then the boxes you're in glow bright. And then there is darkness. And you feel cold and slightly nauseous. As though you're just doing loops on a roller coaster in the pitch black. And then the world goes spinny. And you find yourselves bumping up and down and up and down and up and down. And then there's a bright flash of light from in front of you all as these shutters open. And a voice calls out from in front of you. It goes, "Oh, are you awake?"
I pretend to be asleep.
I am now.
Oh, good. How about you, miss? Are you awake? Yeah, the other young miss.
Guess?
Still asleep then, I assume. Or perhaps
Hello?
muted.
Billy said yes.
Oh, there you are.
I
Yes.
didn't
good.
hear her either.
I'm
Yeah,
awake.
I didn't.
I
Ah,
did. That was
Good,
weird.
good. Yeah. Way to go, someone's internet.
Hey, it's not my
Just-
internet this time.
Don't forget to ask if Floria's awake too. Don't leave her out.
Who?
That one. the not orc.
Hmm. I mean, oh.
uh, Sprinkles.
That's me.
Since you've been awake, Floria has been like. Well, you couldn't. Actually, do you have dark vision?
Oh, I just took that invocation. That gives me 120 feet of dark vision.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's more than the 5 feet you would need.
Cool.
Actually, everyone would have dark vision then. Gnomes and shadow sorcerers have it. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lit.
Dark lit.
Yeah. So you would have seen Floria like massaging her temples as like one of the first things you saw when you woke up, and she's just been letting out this long, just like for a good like 10 seconds before this man started talking to you.
Mhm.
So perhaps she was the first one who woke up.
Perhaps.
And he goes, whew, yeah, and yes, your small friend. Are you okay, sir? Are you good? Are you feeling okay? Are you alive?
I am alive. I
There you
breathe.
are. Good enough for me. And
Same for me.
all of your animals are right. You came with quite a menagerie, I say.
Meow.
Wow.
Who?
Oh, good. You were sleeping quite a while. So worried about you.
Yeah.
Oh,
How long? How long were we out? And how did you find us?
And why do I feel so sick? Is it the cookie that I ate?
Why do I feel hungover?
oh, well, everyone responds to the wagon trap different. I say, yeah. I don't know what you mean. How I found you? You asked for a ride. You handed me this here card, and I've been taking you off to town.
What
And he
town is that?
he hands back a little. It's like a post-it, or not a post-it, an index card sized note that says 4 to Bartok with pets. And with pets is like in parentheses and underneath it, and then there's like a price listed that you it's really hard to make out the scribbles. It looks either like it's saying 700 or 7 silver or 7 septum, but everything's like super loopy writing.
Oh, for the love of God, please be septums. Let's fucking go.
And he says, but I was, told to bring you to town of Bartok. So that's what I'm doing.
Bartok?
Out of curiosity, where is Bartok in relation to Vloki?
In relation to what now, young man?
Vloki. I've heard from an ally that is in this area.
Oh, you're talking about Flocky.
Vloki.
Yes. Oh, it's gosh, I can't tell you the exact distance. It's a handful of miles. My notebook's somewhere else, but maybe a day's travel. Take the main roads. You keep your nose straight. Yeah, I'd say about a day's travel tops. Maybe 2
Yeah.
days.
He was mostly just asking that to make sure we were in the right plane.
Yes, very good call.
Yes. Yeah, he's definitely recognizes the name. Yeah, a day or two's travel. Yes. Uh, but that's assuming you get the good roads. You don't want to be caught too far out. Get lost in the mist, nothing.
Missed, yeah. Wait, what? Excuse me?
What's so bad about that? Sure, you can't see where you're going, but that's pretty much it.
Oh, well, the mists are a lot like the darkness. If you can't see in it, it tends to play tricks on
Okay, but I can
Yeah.
see in darkness.
you. Well, can you see in mist?
I don't have mistsight.
All right, well then assume that darkness is like mist. You lose your way.
Hmm.
Writing notes, sorry.
All I'm saying is there's a good deal of danger out there, and I want y'all kids to be safe. You're nice and young. You got plenty of years in front of you.
Thanks.
Yes,
You're welcome.
I like to think so.
Me too.
Allegedly, anyways.
And
Yeah. Well, we don't die until our boss says we can die, so.
yes, well.
Allie hops off the wagon. No, I'm
Cracks
kidding.
some you do see a door. Do you actually want to bail out?
No. It was only because he said yes, well.
Okay. Well,
yes.
he begins to he cracks some reins, and we'll be in town not too long from now. Supposed to drop you out right in front of the gates. Is that okay with you?
I
I don't
guess.
see why not.
Good.
I turn to the party and I kind of just talk amongst the three of us, and I say, "Do you think we should ask about Lu Guru with this person?" Or
I was
should we
thinking
keep
that same thing.
to ourselves currently. At least wait till we get in the city.
Billy, what do you think? You're the smart one.
Yeah, I could see like the two of us kind of like both at the same time turn to face Billy.
Yeah, I think we should. It can't hurt.
I could.
Yes,
He immediately kills you.
yeah. The worst that could happen is we die.
Been there, done that.
I have not.
It's
turn-
no good.
I say, "Excuse me, you."
Yes.
Oh, that was your name. That was perfect.
Well, you can. If you're looking for my name, you can call me Tabby. Old Tabby. Most people call me.
Tabby. Well, it is quite an honor to meet you, Tabby. I
Yeah,
am
quite an honor to meet you too, Mister
Sir
Small
Devon.
Man.
I take a bow.
He does
But-
not look back to you. He's still driving the cart.
That was a waste of a bow. I'll put that back in my pocket for later. If you don't mind me asking, there's a reason
I
we
sure
are here.
don't.
There's a reason we're here in this.
Yeah, I assumed most people want to come, traveling for a reason. That's why they pay me.
Yes. Have you heard of a creature known as Lu Guru?
I once knew an old bard named Lou Bega. You think
Doesn't
there's a relation?
Perhaps.
He had a
Is
great deal of mambos.
I think I heard
And
of him. Didn't he have 5?
oh, he had more than that, I think. In fact, he also had mambas. Yeah. Snake charmer lad. Very, very interesting man. I tell you. In fact, well, I don't know that I should be secondhand kiss and telling, but
Mm.
I heard he was with his lady friend, Erica, and then his other lady friends, Lydia and Monica and Jenny, and he starts listing off names for a good couple minutes and then goes,
yeah.
they all ended up stabbing him in his sleep until he died.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'll
That's
say.
a relation. It sounds right.
Anyway, what was you saying about good old Louis B? You like his music or something?
Yes, actually, it is fantastic music, but that was neither here nor there. I was more referring to a creature that we are here for called the
Well, we're here now.
Oh.
The cart stops.
Good
And he
job,
says,
team.
yes, you
Sprinkles just leans in and is like, you tried. Good job, champ.
I just hang my head down.
Oh, and then she does a really quick magical girl transformation to become Allie again.
I says, all right, is there anything else you folks need? Otherwise, I'm going to get going. It's been a while since I've seen my home.
No, you get on with your home, Tabby. It was fantastic to meet you. I hope we meet again.
It
Hopefully,
was nice to meet you too, small man and strange girl and small girl and big lady.
Thank you.
oh, that's right, she's here. Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
Give your family our regards. Or don't, that's cool too. I was just trying to be polite. Jerk.
Yeah, I can see they already carted off.
I will. I'll tell them all you said hi. All. How many of y'all are there? There's the 4 of you, and then the big cat and the small cat and the big bird and the small bird without any feathers. That's a weird
Well,
bird.
that's I guess technically that could be accurate.
He's definitely gesturing at Milky Way the squirrel when he says the small bird without any feathers.
Well, this isn't a bird. He's a squirrel.
Me neither. And he smacks his reins, and you notice there's no animals in front of his cart. It's traveling entirely by magic. But he still has reins for some reason, and he cracks them, and he begins trotting off around the town that you've been deposited in front of. And he calls out, "And to all a good night."
Bye.
Bye.
Allie leans into the others and is like, I hate that guy.
Bye.
Wow.
Was the strangest encounter I've ever had, and I've had
That's
many strange encounters.
Yeah,
hard
I'm
to
really not a
believe.
fan.
Considering Mr. Pocket Water. They kind of sounded alike, didn't they?
They did,
Little
and they
bit.
smelled a lot alike.
Makes you think.
I don't.
You don't like to think?
I don't want to think about that.
Tavi, you guys would notice, was a half elf.
Okay.
Okay.
Old Man Pocket Water was just a very old human.
Gotcha.
Tavi. Okay. And we should have asked what plane we're in. We got no.
Okay, well, the next mysterious stranger we meet, we'll ask.
Whoever
There's gotta
it is.
be a million weird strangers in this place.
Yeah.
0 weird strangers in the lovely town of Bartok, which you have been deposited outside of, with its large iron gates and slightly menacing stone walls. You notice the gates are open though, and there's quite a bustle inside of the town. And as you guys begin to make your way inside of the city, we will end it for the night.
Bow wow.
And come back next week when you guys are officially on an adventure.
I like that we killed all the adventure hooks in the material plane, so we had to basically start fresh in a completely different realm of reality. Awesome.
Oh, the other hooks are still going on.
Yeah, they're not our problem, though.
We're gonna get back,
Well,
and the whole fucking bed and breakfast is gonna be taken over by hags.
You know what, Billy? That's a Bradley problem, isn't it?
So I know Devin Bonham doesn't know this, but y'all have the Super Nintendo, right?
The
We do,
mortar and pestle?
yes.
Yeah.
That can travel between planes, right?
No, it travels on a different plane, but it can't travel between planes.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking like, can't we just use that instead of going through these wonky ass cages of coffin death?
Mm-mm.
Nah,
That would have been too convenient.
way too
Well-
convenient.
you're still not certain if Nazareth was the same plane or not. Everyone there was a human, and they all treated you like you were very strange for being different races.
Hmm.
Perhaps we'll never know. We're never going back there.
You sure ain't.
Well, that was good, guys.
That was the time.
That
We
was
saw a circus thing.
Yeah, that was cool. We got a pet displacer beast. That's neat.
Yeah, that was good. A whole ass monster.
Wait until that stabs you in the back.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
That's not gonna happen. No, nobody.
Nope, not a single person.
I've been looking up displacer beasts.
Dan Aykroyd loved it, but he's the only one.
Yeah, well, he would.
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, we love Dan Aykroyd, so
Yeah.
Who
it's a
doesn't?
mutual thing.
The official mascot of Magnes Adventurers Guild. I'm gonna start putting him in the YouTube thumbnails. Just his face. It's gonna be like Brian's cartoon drawing of Allie and Dan Aykroyd's face are now gonna
And-
be included in all the YouTube thumbnails.
And you've got to start tagging him in the Twitter posts about the game. Anytime you stream, just tag Dan Aykroyd. Don't do that.
I've thought about doing that. I'm like, I don't know if I really want to bring the real Dan Aykroyd into this.
I have
Whatever
tagged
the
him a
hell
couple
this
times.
is.
Yes. Yeah, you have. And both times I'm like, oh, I hope he doesn't actually show up, though.
Well, there was one time where I was like, "Hey, Dan Aykroyd, sorry, but we're not going to be playing tonight."
Yes. That was super funny. Do you think he read that? Not a
I
chance,
hope
right?
so.
Yeah, you
As he's,
hope
like,
so,
going-
but
He's laying down for bed. He's like, "Who the fuck? What the fuck?"
immediately added you to his block list.
Yeah. Well, there's one way we can find out. Can you message him still?
Send him a DM.
Check
I
it out.
think you can only DM people who are following you.
Probably. That would
Oh,
make sense.
I clicked on my Twitter search bar, and the first thing that came up was Dan Aykroyd.
Amazing.
Can I? It doesn't look like I can DM him.
Also,
But
he
I-
probably has like private DMs off or something.
Yeah,
Even
unless
if he
he's
could.
following you.
Right. Which, not a chance.
No. Joey Bats is following me, but not Dan Aykroyd.
Well,
Yeah.
we can't switch mascots now. We're very committed to Dan Aykroyd.
Mhm.
I sure am.
I think
Yeah.
he'd be upset if we left him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. I'm going to end stream. If you guys want to say goodbye to the entire internet, but do it quick.
And
Uh,
bye.